Eating fresh fruit and vegetables is the best way for you to live a healthy life. The fruit and veggie pod is right on your table. It reminds you to eat well.
Hi, my name is Duncan Burns, and I'm the founder of VeggiDome, makers of the Fruit and Veggie Pod. I'm going to describe to you an investment opportunity here, and I'm also going to discuss living a longer, healthier life, because the Fruit and Veggie Pod is known as a life-changing, healthy influencer. Fruit and Veggie Pod is an amazing investment, and it'll be a key player in the healthy eating movement that's happening all over the world. It's not just a consumer product, it is an agent of change. For you tech company investors, this consumer product can still be a fantastic unicorn. Why? Because people look at it and say, this could be in every household. It helps to cut food waste, it has less produce is thrown away, but it's also a product with a purpose aligned with an international health movement. And I'm excited this year because we've achieved milestones for growth to success. We've already locked in our IP, including trademarks, 3 design patents, and a utility patent, which took 4.5 years to get. We formed a partnership with a fantastic spokesman. We've got the CAD drawings ready for a lighter, more profitable design. We've selected a better quality manufacturer, and at a lower price, our margins will improve greatly. Now, we'll make them for $14 a piece and sell them for $59. As we mass produce them, we'll focus on bringing those costs even further down, increasing profits. We've already sold 7,500 units in test markets and have formed a diverse array of strategic partnerships. The Fruit and Veggie Pod has 4 parts. The pod contains the moisture of the fruits and vegetables inside. The lid allows you to easily reach in and grab your fruit or veggie. Although the lid keeps the moisture in, its design allows the ethylene gas to escape instead of spoiling the fruit and vegetables. And the colander and plate support the fresh produce and keep it above any excess moisture. The fruits and veggies keep fresh out on your counter for easily 5 or 6 days, many times more. But it's designed for you to eat them in 2 or 3 days. The purpose of the Veggie Pod is that you see the fruits and veggies out on your table. You see them and you eat them. This is a powerful tool that you use, and it makes sense. You still use the refrigerator for the unwashed produce from the market. Then you take the food that you're going to eat in the next few days, you wash it and trim it and drop it in the Fruit and Veggie Pod. It can be a whole bag of carrots with rinsed celery and some apples. This pod helps you take the first steps toward having good food on your plate. It's very efficient and it's plant-friendly because they all stay alive in this protected atmosphere. Actively used, all the fruits and vegetables that you put inside are eaten. Now, why would you use a Fruit and Veggie Pod? Try to give this an honest consideration. I know you've probably never seen one because it's a category creator, the first of its kind. And maybe you wonder, do I need a pod to remind me to eat more fruits and vegetables? And then you ask yourself how many times you've bought fruits and vegetables, put them in the fridge, find out that a week or even just days later, they're spoiled. Most U.S. households throw away $120 a month of fresh fruits and vegetables. If you had a Fruit and Veggie Pod, you'd see how many fruit and vegetables you have to eat on the table, and you'd eat them. I want to open your eyes to something that's happening. For the past 3 decades, overall health in this nation has decreased, including from chronic diseases. Many of you have close relatives, friends of yours, or have experienced firsthand heart disease, type 2 diabetes, being overweight, and they call them chronic diseases because you'll have to take their pills for the rest of your time on earth. These health issues are painful, and it costs us $4 trillion a year. I've spoken to many doctors, nutritionists, nurses, and surgeons. I've even attended open Zoom calls, sometimes with as many as 250,000 people on week-long seminars with the Food Revolution Network and the Plantrition Project. Many of you have never heard of these organizations, but they're growing rapidly. Have you ever been on a Zoom call with 250,000 people, all with the same determined vision?
It's important to eat more vegetables and fruit. We can see with the ramp up of all different diseases that can be easily eradicated if we just put the right fuel within our body. The fruit and veggie pod is right on your table. It reminds you to eat well. Healthy just got easy.
The doctors and surgeons and nutritionists that I've met with feel strongly that 80% of the current medical procedures could be avoided. These doctors and surgeons, nutritionists are not merely addressing the symptoms, but prescribing a change of lifestyle that can reverse the need for, let's say, a $300,000 stent operation for the heart. They've repeatedly reversed chronic illnesses in as many as 4 weeks by changing the lifestyle of their patients. Now, I'll get back to the investment of the VeggiDome company, but it does have to do with food. Humans are weird species because we don't really know what to eat. Our idea of food has developed over the last 3 million years, but it's transitioned in the last 60 years to food that's somewhat unhealthy. The recommended lifestyle is to put only into your body that which feeds the microbiome within you. The ingredients that are best for your body: whole food, plant-based nutrition. Now, I'm not saying that all people are only going to eat this way, but the VeggiDome has a device that can allow households to, at the very least, eat more fresh fruits and vegetables. Fruit and Veggie Pod, being a very visible tool, is a step in the right direction, and people will feel better for it. I've said this trend is in plain sight. What currently is the biggest trend in food in the last 3 years? I'm sure you've heard the term plant-based a lot. There's already a shift going on, and these people are feeling healthier. And now plant-based lifestyles are connected with sustainability for the planet, and the movement has even grown further. In many ways, people can spend a lot less money on fruits and vegetables in their groceries. Now, back to the fruit and veggie pod. We've prepared many avenues for sale in the healthy lifestyle sector. Athletes, chefs, trainers, nutritionists, all of these customers are really very passionate. And our market is not narrow, vegan, something. We're actually targeting any active, health-conscious household, especially those with kids. Now, this health angle is not the only avenue of sales that we have. We are also actively preparing for sales in hotels, spas, moms and dads on Amazon, on QVC, where we have connections in place. We're in discussion with licensing manufacturers, and of course, have been in conversation with national retailers for mass sales. But to tell you the truth, our first focus will be direct to consumer, so we can benefit from the sales quickly. Our team. Just look at our team. There's me. I not only created the Fruit and Veggie Pod, but I'm also focused in expanding the VeggiDome's product line of grab-and-go healthy food devices, supplying products for the next generation of healthy eaters. Trevor Anderson, our CEO and operations and finance executive, has successfully rebooted 5 different types of companies, and he's helped to shape 3 other successful companies from startup. He has a keen instinct for rising companies, and he's experienced in helping them scale and grow responsibly to great success. Pat Fiore, our Chief Marketing Officer. Pat started her career alongside iconic visionaries such as Andy Warhol and Truman Capote. She's been at the cutting edge of the New York fashion world. She's an expert with consumer attitudes and behaviors. And what attracted me to Pat first was her experience in category creators. We are creating a new category here, using biology to keep your food fresh. Mike Stilatano is our CFO, and he's a preeminent financial planner, manager, and leader. With great experience in diverse industries, building financially stable companies, and working with Trevor to establish our safe base and building our financial momentum, plus managing our commitments to production and expansion. Then there's our partner and spokesman, John Sally. Have a look.
We're making a change to this modern lifestyle with the Fruit and Veggie Pod that puts the fruit and vegetables right in front of you.
That's what we do on Fridays here on Fallback Friday. And guess who's here? Yes, John Sally, the four-time NBA champ, first player in NBA history to win championships with 3 different franchises. Maybe he was the common denominator.
I brought sexy back.
John Sizzle.
Hey, Tommy, how are you?
I look up to you so much.
How you been, John?
You're watching the best damn sports show, period.
And you said you're going to get me out of jail.
And I wasn't lying, Fletcher.
Voila.
Georgia Tech, John Sally!
Ohio State's going to catch it, run it back. What did I say? What did I say? Did I just say that was going to happen? I'm the man.
How you doing, John?
My life is grand. Thank you for having me, Ari.
You can't cure diabetes, but if you have diabetes, you can reverse the effects that diabetes has on the body.
Yes.
You need to make sure that we are clearing and hydrating your lower intestines. We need to make sure your heart is beating on level. We need to make sure that your arteries and veins are supple. It puts the fruit and the vegetables right in front of you. So when you walk by, you're able to reach in, snack on that, eat on that, graze, get it into your body. Your body is going to thank you. This fruit and veggie pod is a life changer.
John is passionate about the need to bring fruits and vegetables front and center in people's households. He's even testified in front of the U.S. Senate to increase the fruit and vegetables in diets of children in schools across the nation. We are not only a part of the worldwide trend, we are going to enable that trend to have the product that puts fresh produce out in the center. You see good food and you eat it. Remember, we own the utility patent for this whole concept. Being a partner in VeggiDome is a smart move. When you choose to become a partner in this company, you are leaving a positive, healthy impact on households and families across nations. Fruit and Veggie Pod is the next new healthy living influencer. Together, we can impact the world in a significant way. This is a pivotal investment that will have a powerful impact on the lives and health of people for generations. Come join us. Thank you.
Okay, so the world is changing. We all see it. Every single day we have a new thing and a new thing. But the one thing that we've always had, that even in the Bible, in the beginning of the Bible speaks about, is fruit and vegetables and seeds and nuts. Those are the things that even the Creator said was built for a human. So if you want to be true to yourself, fruit and veggies. And if you get the fruit and veggie pod, they'll be right in front of you. Healthy lives here.